Oh my gosh, that was like...
What?
So the rain in Maine is a pain.
Dad jokes galore. Okay, here we go.
All right, so we're gonna load the bike, and you guys may have already watched that, but we're doing it again. And so one of the big things is to have dogs barking in the background is very important. We have to lift up the tongue, but we're going to leave it connected to the truck while we lift it up. So we're basically going to lift up the back end of the truck, because lifting that up changes the angle on the back. Otherwise, that lip at the top, it's too steep of an angle, and you're going to catch the bottom of your bike. So we need to lift up this to lower the back end. So you want to leave it connected to your truck so that gives you counterweight, so that when you go here, it doesn't push down too much. Plus, we're going to put the rear stabilizer down.
Then the tall person part.
Actually, not too bad.
Oh, that's true. I probably could have reached it. So we have folded up the dinette set, the dinette. We removed the table. I've rolled up the rugs so that there's room. Now you can see the tie downs a little better on the floor. And so this is all ready for the bike to be loaded.
So the big key here is getting lined up, and then don't stop. If you stop right at the top, it's really hard to put your feet down. So don't stop on the ramp, you just gotta go. You may have to goose it right at the end there to get up into the chalk. Don't be afraid. It'll stop. If you're lined up right, it will stop in the chalk, because you got that front part of the chalk that's gonna stop.
And if you fall short, it's good to have a friend to help you get into that chalk.
Yeah. So just go for it. My best advice is just be willing to go for it. So that was what, third, fourth, fifth, maybe fifth time loading, and I was off just a little bit, and anybody who's tied down their bike before should know that's where you go. Right? Don't go up here. Don't go to your handlebars. Go right here. Because that's going to give you the tie down here, but it's still going to allow the bike to bounce on its shocks, right? Without letting the tire move. All right? Otherwise, you're compressing your springs, and you don't want to do that. The mic's coming towards you. I just try and go frame on my bike. Find the best place for you on your bike. Again, this one here is just going to be keeping it from going side to side. So we're in. That was definitely the worst loading I've had so far. Thought I'd be able to get it right in, but you know, you just got to go for it. The other problem was apparently my battery is not fully charged, so it wouldn't restart. So now I'm going to put the battery charger on it when we get to our destination in Maine, so we can charge it up a little bit and get going. So I'm going to pack that. So, all right, continuing on. All right, full tank of gas.
Let's go. All set. Let's go.
All right, boss says let's go. Let's go.
Oh, I didn't know you were recording. You do that to me all the time. Maybe I should just assume in my life that you're recording.
All right. So we are stopped for the night. We're in Kittery Trading Post in Kittery, Maine. So I wanted to give you guys a kind of a view of what it's like when we stop for the night, and how we work around the motorcycle. So we're just kind of grabbing something to eat right now, and so you can see the refrigerator opens not quite all the way, enough we can get in there. I do have a plan to make that, fix that, so maybe I'll be able to get it open even more. Just moving that chalk over just one hole, but I gotta drill another hole in order to make that happen. But I can do one hole there, and it might be just enough, at least to get us something, because it's just barely opening. But the pantry opens all the way, so that's okay. So we can still get in the pantry. And you can see it's tight getting past the handlebars, but it can be done. Nice little squeeze. You can duck down and get under if you wanted to.
They hit me in a totally different place.
Yeah. And just put our stuff over there. And we do lose our couch. So what we have is we have this ottoman right here that we can sit on. It's a storage ottoman, so we store stuff in. It's great. And we got our fold-up table, which we can still eat at while we're doing this. Last year when we made our long trip, it was 2 nights. 2 nights? Yeah, we did 2 nights and then three nights on the way back. Living like this. So it gets a little old after a while, but you can definitely do it. If you're making a long trip and you're not going to take the bike out every night, it's definitely doable. It's not terrible. If you're driving most of the day, basically you're just going to come in here, maybe grab a bite to eat and go to bed.
So the bed and the bathroom are totally not affected by this.
Right. We'll fold up that table.
Mm-hmm. We'll fold up the table and put it where the dog is right now.
And over here, I have full access to the sink, to the stove. If you wanted to cook something, you still have access to everything. So we're good there.
And we've never smelled the motorcycle. It's not like...
No, there's no, if you got scents coming off your motorcycle, you probably got other problems. The motorcycle doesn't smell like fuel or oil or anything like that. The motorcycle smells fine. I suppose if you put it in here hot, if you're taking a long ride, that would probably be another story. But my bike doesn't leak oil or anything like that, so it's fine.
Here's a question for our viewers. What happens when you get behind a vehicle that says do not follow?
What am I supposed to do?
Should we change lane? Okay, we've arrived. We're at our campsite. And we are doing the opposite of what we did yesterday.
Sucks.
This part really
This part
sucks.
really sucks.
Please be careful. I'm such a wuss, but this part really scares me. Good Lord. Okay.
Oh, I should have kept going.
Well, we can put the door up and push. Yeah?
Alright, so we got the bike in. Sorry we didn't catch that all on film. I was on the other side and kind of got a little crazy. But I was trying to get back up off the grass with the bike. And you can see it got a little slick. And the kind gentleman coming by helped push me up. And he was waiting to get by, so we just went straight up into the back. But it was much smoother this time. The angle was a lot less steep. So I think that's a big key, right? Is if you can get that angle less steep, it's a lot easier. One thing I did this time, and I didn't get a chance to show it, and I'll show it to you later, but that rocker piece that's on the back of the front tire when the wheel's in the chalk, I removed it because it really doesn't do anything when we have it strapped down, and it makes it so much easier. You're not trying to rock over the top of that. It takes a lot of power to power over that, and your back wheel is on the ramp when you're trying to do that, so it's a little sketchy. So I just pulled it off, drove right in, and it was a lot less sketchy and a lot easier to get it in there. So that's a big key. So now we have to back out of here onto the road because this site is bizarre because everything is on the wrong side. There's the road. We had to pull in forward so that everything hooked up all over there. Everything's over there. This whole place is bizarre. It's the most messed up, really nice campground ever. You know, look at the view. It's a beautiful view out here. We're up on a hill, but they put all the utilities on the wrong side.
We made it. That was fun and exciting.
Thank you for doing that, driving. Normally it would be my turn to drive, but there's no way in hell I was doing that.
Well, you can drive once they stop and you can do the trash if you want to switch out.
I'm good.
We kicked up quite a bit of mud on getting out of there.
So I feel like
Hey, who's driving?
my shoes are all wet on the bottom, so I feel like they're it's slippery on the.
So we hauled the motorcycle all the way here. We actually did get to go out for a ride yesterday up here with family, and we managed to get out for a little ride before it rained again. So, and this morning everything's wet.
In 1 mile.
Grass is soaking wet, soggy, and I think we're probably going to drive through a little bit of rain today.
This is stupid to put a railroad crossing right at the bottom of the hill.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Alright, so apparently Harvest Host, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. So we were just supposed to be staying at a farm, and we spent, what, 30 minutes trying to find a level spot where they wanted us to park on this grass. And it was like, it wasn't just a little bit off level, like we couldn't even get close with our levelers to level.
So we knew that we knew we were the top end of their size. We knew that, but I still don't see how it would make a difference if we were smaller.
Yeah, left to right, we just couldn't level at all. It was just on this big slope. And there was one RV already there, Class C. They were mostly level, but I think they may have had the only spot that was kind of level.
And then as you got further down the slope, there was big tire ruts.
Turn left.
And tire ruts hidden underneath the grass, so you could. So if you got backed into one of those, it was going to make, So it just wasn't.
So
we left.
And I think we're only 3.5 hours from home. So we're just gonna suck it up and make it a 10-hour day.
But he still has tomorrow off, so.
Yeah, so, if we get home a little later, night, sleep in tomorrow.
In 0.1 miles. Turn left.
You still have to get up though in the morning.
I would have had to anyway. I was going to work from home.
So, win some, you lose some on the Harvest Host. This is our first.
This is the first time we've left, though.
Yeah.
Turn left.
So, first time we've left.
Couldn't get gas there.
Your light's green.
I know. It's just good to see.
Want to go again?
Get in there.
It's very small.
that's the update right now. Would have been nice to hang out one more night, but we'll just push through. So. All right, so I did it again with you, all right. And then I said so. Change of plans. The traffic was terrible on the highway. So we decided to stop at Kittery Trading Post, which is where we were here just a couple days ago. But we were driving right by, and we figured, well, we'll just spend the night there, make it easier.
Right by. We were stuck in traffic right by.
Yeah, we were stuck in traffic. And since we're here, right next door, Clam Shack. So we got some digs at the Clam Shack, and it's pretty good. And so we're just gonna hang out here for the night and take off early in the morning, get home early in the day. And so, gotta be flexible. Semper Gumby, as we used to say. So that's it. Catch you on the flip side.